task 2. So let me record it so that I can send you the link as usual. Are we okay?
Okay,
good, good. So we'll work more on the chat window. So what do you understand when they give you, when you take writing and you go to part 2, what do you think are the task requirements that you have to fulfill?
As I read the subject, I see that they want me to talk about a subject, to talk about the subject and to give the first the first point of view and the second point of view, and to give my own point about after present those points of views. So I think it's like when you score in French dissertation, like thèse, antithèse, synthèse.
That is where there is a big problem, because dissertation in French and essay, argumentative essay in English are two different things. And that is where sometimes you make a mistake. Most of you make mistakes. Task 2. So the first thing is that you were talking about the subject. No. Le sujet in English is the topic. Subject is la matière.
Ah, okay.
So, subject is la matière, and even l'objet. Here you wanted to talk about first the question. What does the essay question require you to do? What do they expect from you? And then when you take the top, when you identify the topic, what are they talking about? Let us go to IELTS writing task 2. Oh, this guy is wasting me time for no good reason. Just 1 minute, IELTS. So, task 2 is always a subject or always wants you to present 2 points of view, 2 divergent points of view, and also to give your own opinion. I hope you now understand, you understand better. 2 divergent points of view, and then after that, you give your own opinion on that point of view. So let me go to 40. 40, okay. Just 1 minute, please. I want us to take, okay. So let me share my window. This is my window, my screen, sorry. So read that topic, engineer, read that topic.
Some people think that parents should teach children how to be good members of society. Others, however, believe that school is the place to learn this, discuss both these views and give your own opinion.
Okay. Is that all?
Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. Oh.
Okay. So you see that when it's incomplete till you assemble all the details they want from you.
Yes.
So look at, where is the topic. Good. So first thing you have to do is to identify the keywords. When they give you this topic, they give you your test paper. First thing is to identify the keywords. Keyword identification is very important. Second thing is to identify the different task requirements. What do they want to hear from me? Let us take some people, parents, teach, good members of society, school. And then those are the keywords. So they have already given you they have told you about two sides. You need to look for a topic, not even a topic sentence yet, but you need to separate. And then below, never forget this place under. Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. So your task will be incomplete. I hope you remember task requirement, task fulfillment.
Yes.
Task fulfillment is the way, what you give the monkey. What you have to give the examiner. Your task is half inside this box. That is half of it. The other half is down here. You have to give relevant examples. You have to justify your answers. So the way you organize your work is to make sure that we see clearly why these people this way think so. And these people this way, why do they think so? Once you give the reasons, give an example. And then that will clarify. And it should be a simple example. And then the last thing they are looking for is the number of words. Have you seen on that? Write at least
2050 words.
No, that is not 2,000.
250 words.
Oh, they don't want you to write a big book. They want you just to write something normal. Okay. So from this, what are the keywords that you can identify that will guide you in your essay?
I see children, parents, children, school, good member of society, school.
Good. So you have now, you now understand what you now have. On the one hand, the key is teach children, not mathematics. Please, that's what many people forget. Not mathematics, not physics, not chemistry, no. Teach children to become
good members of society.
Good members of society. That is it. Members of society. That is the central point. So what you should ask yourself is, who should teach children to become good members of society? That is the question. One group says it's parents. The other group says it's teachers. So you now already see the structure of your AC. You will work with two paragraphs in the body. Paragraph 1 of the body, that is after the introduction, can be the role parents play. And then paragraph 2 of the body, the role the school plays. And paragraph 3, which is your conclusion, the role, what you think, who you think should do that job. And the best thing you can do is to explain that both play the same role. Their roles are complementary. You take away one, it will not be enough. Are you seeing it? You take away the other,
Yes.
it will not be enough. So we are now talking about a 4-paragraph essay. And in this essay, we are looking at introduction. What must be in the introduction? Please, to make your life very simple, who is a good member of society? That could be your introduction.
Yes.
That could be your introduction.
Oh,
What are the requirements to be a good member of society? So you could begin with that. And then, so what are the conditions to be a good member of society? Please, there is no standard way to write an introduction in this type of essay. Because by paraphrasing what they say there, paraphrasing means using your own words to say what they said. You run the risk of missing out the key point. The key point is not to be good members of society. It is to teach children, not adults. Good. So you can now get from a general perspective. Each society requires good citizens. That's your first sentence, baby. Each society requires good citizens. What good citizens are: honest, hardworking, humble. You can use that is you have to define what a good citizen is.
yes, I see.
Good. There are several places where a child, you must put child, can learn to become a responsible person in his community. We will discuss both views in the lines below, in the following lines. You have to guide me that good citizens means this. These are the things that a good citizen should do. There are people who think differently as to who to teach the child. So now I will discuss both views below and then take my position. So
Okay.
good, let us take another topic. This is 30, so let's go to 60. Okay. Good, writing task 2. Can you see it?
Oh, okay.
No, this is general.
This is yes.
This is general. No, this is speaking, sorry.
This is really speaking, yes.
Yeah, this is speaking. Let's go down.
You are
Test
4.
Test 3 doesn't have, no, we are supposed to go back up. Good. Go read task 2.
Increasing the price of petrol is the best way to solve growing traffic and pollution problems. To what extent do you agree or disagree? What other measures do you think might be effective? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience.
Good. So you see that this one is different from the first one. The first one is that they have presented two views. They want you to present two views and to give your position. Are you seeing it?
Yes, yes.
But this one, they ask you directly to agree, and to which extent? To what extent? Do you strongly believe that increasing the price of petrol will solve growing traffic and pollution? So here now it's a little bit complicated because they want you to be talking about measures that will help solve growing traffic and pollution problems. It is down to what extent do you agree or disagree? What other measures do you think might be effective? So they don't want you just to limit yourself to talking about increasing the price of petrol. Give other measures to increase growing traffic and pollution. You can say that they need to increase taxes on cars.
Yes, yes.
Or they need to ban cars that are more than 10 years old. When you buy your car, after 10 years, if they see it on the road, they carry it away. So that's it. But never forget to come down here and look at what they always conclude with. Give reasons and relevant examples. That's the key. So here, what are the key words?
In increasing the price of petrol, way to solve.
Good.
Well, yes.
So the key word there is price of petrol.
Yes.
Growing traffic and pollution. And then you have forgotten down there, measures, other measures.
Oh. Yes.
And then agree or disagree. Those are some of the things that make you to understand your topic. Because task requirement, understanding of task requirement is vital. Many people go and write start writing the essay before they even understand all the topic, the task requirements. They have already spent more than 20, 30 minutes on the essay. So the next thing now to do is to look at how you are going to divide your work here. The first topic, you saw it there, it is clear. You have to talk about the role parents play in bringing up, and always remember to remind us of the whole, or in bringing up children to become good citizens, good members of society. Please, it is not in bringing up children only. Bringing up children for a specific purpose. I hope you understand what I mean.
Yes.
Good. Bringing up children for a specific purpose. Good members of society. And then here, you are looking at what will discourage growing traffic and pollution. Increasing the price of petrol can be one paragraph in the body. The second paragraph can be other measures. And the conclusion can be that there are other ways to fight pollution and growing traffic. So it depends on the angle. But the most important thing, please, what I want you to leave here today with, that you have retained is that one, task two, you have to really understand the task requirement. In the first test, writing task two, they wanted you to do three things. Tell us about parents' role. Tell us about the school's role with examples in each case. And then tell us about your opinion. Here, they want you to accept or refuse, to agree or disagree, or to agree and disagree. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So then now you have to look for those words for intensity. I strongly agree. I strongly disagree. I partially agree. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
Good. I partially, let me just say adjectives for intensity. Let's see some of them. Good. I vehemently disagree. So, do you have a visitor, or I see you looking somewhere?
No, I opened the list of words you gave me on another screen.
Okay.
Yes, on another screen.
And have you seen some words there that we can use to describe your level, your degree of agreement? Your degree of agreement.
Not really. I still find I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I will need learn it. Well.
Okay, you need to review the list.
Yes.
Good. So the first thing there is now you have analyzed keywords. Next is to identify specific task requirements. What are the specific task requirements that they want? That is it.
Discuss.
What are the specific task requirements that they want? Let me share it again. Let me share the screen again so that where is it? No, the guy has disappeared. I'm not seeing it again. Okay.
It's normally in PDF.
Yes, I'm looking for the PDF document and something is, it's okay. Let me bring it up here. And then, okay, I minimized the window, sorry. Good, this is it. So you just put on your sheet, you have identified the keywords. Then you put on your sheet TR1, TR2.
Okay, I see.
Task requirement 1.
Okay. I think task requirement 1. To what extent I disagree, I agree, and to what extent I disagree. If there is a case I disagree. And task requirement 2, the other measures to which might be might be effective for the solve the problem. And at the conclusion, I think I can give my own experience or own knowledge. I don't know if is that this requirement, this last requirement, give reasons for your answer and all, is just included in the task requirement and other task
Yes,
requirement.
you don't isolate this. What they are saying is that every time you are talking, you are giving reasons and relevant examples.
Yes, example. Yes, okay. Okay, so there is task requirement.
So it's not an independent task requirement. It is complementary to all task requirements.
Yes, I see.
Good. So please don't forget that in your essay, you have to also bring out the relationship between traffic, growing traffic, and pollution. Because somewhere, if I am the one to answer this, my position will be that growing traffic plays an insignificant role in causing pollution, That the real pollutant, people who pollute, are factories. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. So, which means that, to which extent I totally disagree with this. I wholeheartedly disagree with, I completely disagree with this. And now it will be my role to show that, to justify, in my body, my paragraphs of the body, I will be explaining and trying to make sure that the person knows that this is not valid. And so I will now take maybe paragraph 1 of the body will be for me to show that pollution, the pollution created by cars, vehicles, is insignificant as compared to pollution created by factories and other reasons. So the government should not punish car owners by increasing fuel, petrol prices, but should punish those who really pollute the environment. Petroleum companies, that's another paragraph that I'm starting. Petroleum companies pollute more than any other company in the world. I give a reason, I give example. And then I come now to my conclusion and I make sure that I show there that there are other measures. I can now say there are other measures. I discuss the measures and that can be taken. For example, instead of increasing fuel prices, they can decide and say, no car day, create a day for no movement. Vehicles should not move within towns.
Yes.
Another measure could be that a vehicle that is more than 10 years old should be scrapped. Scrapped means you take it to the variés municipal where the scrap cars, they take it apart and reproduce another car out of it. Because those vehicles are the ones that cause a lot of more pollution than cars that, than new cars. So please, what I'm saying is that your angle, it depends on the angle from which you are taking your answer. But in your introduction, you have to talk more of pollution and the causes
I see.
For example, global warming. So you need knowledge of certain things. Global warming is a concern for humanity in the 21st century. That's my first sentence that I'll put there. The main cause of global warming is pollution. Decision makers are worried about how to reduce pollution so as to positively affect the ozone layer. I strongly believe that cars are an insignificant cause of pollution, and that the answer lies somewhere else. I will discuss the reasons, my reasons below. So global warming is a major problem in the 21st century. Pollution is considered as the main cause. Decision makers are worried about the type of measures they should take. I strongly believe that cars or growing traffic on our roads is not the main cause of pollution. I will discuss my reasons below. I come now down. I now talk about pollution caused by manufacturing companies. I now go to the pollution caused by manufacturing companies, and I give some statistics that a company, the gas that a company sends into the atmosphere, a machine sends into the atmosphere, is more than what 1,000 cars can produce, can send in a day.
Yes.
You take an example around you of sick cacao, which sends out very polluting gases. You take an example of the industrial zone of Bassa, where the air there is difficult to breathe. And you compare to the traffic in the town, etc. You go to oil companies. Each time, if you just look at what Sonara burns in a day, it's all cars, all cars brought together in Cameroon that can produce such pollution in a year. And then you are showing that increasing the price of fuel will just be for government to get more income and not solve the problem. The problem lies somewhere else. That is when I believe that the problem is not cars, growing traffic. But when you believe that the problem is growing traffic, you can have a different approach. Good. I hope you understand.
Yes, it's very clear.
Let's take another topic, 102. Good. Go read the task.
In some countries, the average weight of people is increasing and their levels of health and fitness are decreasing. What do you think are the causes of these problems and what measures could be taken to solve them? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience.
Good. All I just wanted us to see is that don't always think that there is one type of question, one question type for task 2. The first one was parents, school, make good citizens, discuss both views. Here, they want you to discuss the causes.
Yes, it's completely different.
Good. They want you to discuss the causes of overweight, obesity, and then of health problems. So then now it's different. And then to propose measures. Don't forget, when you discuss this, you propose measures and then you give relevant examples. So you don't need to, here you just need to separate the causes, cause 1, cause 2. Cause 1 is what? Lack of exercise. Why? Because of many easy means of transportation, easy access to means of transportation. What is the example? Nowadays, people prefer to take a motorcycle for a 100 or 200 meter distance that they used to do on foot. Yes, we had somebody, I don't know what happened. Network disappeared. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's fine.
Good. So that is it. Just look at, and this is where your plan now comes. Your plan is indispensable. Your plan. Please don't write without doing what we discussed last time. That you have P1. Topic sentence. Look at it, it's simple, Mr. Tankwa. Topic sentence. Every paragraph should have a topic sentence. Explanation. Example. Mini conclusion. That is the structure. Topic sentence is everything in that paragraph will be to explain, to make you see what that topic sentence is all about. For example, in this case, lack of exercise is a major factor in decreasing health and fitness for people in some parts of the world. Means of so lack of exercise, and then you now explain why. Overeating is another one. That is the next paragraph. Overeating and of fatty foods. And then you explain that nowadays people have access to more varieties of food than in the past. Most of this food isn't good for health. For example, in my country, there is a meal called watafufu and ero, where a lot of fat, oils, and starch are consumed regularly by people. they are obliged to get fat because, or to their health is affected and they get overweight because they don't exercise and the body doesn't require this amount of fat. You move to the next thing. So what measures? Now you can say that your third paragraph, your conclusion will be the measures. Yes. It depends on how you break it down. There are many ways, many ways for you to, to attack, let's put it like that way, attack a topic. Good. To be honest with you, all you just need now is to keep practicing, to keep doing your the exercises. You now have how they call it. You now have you can now see the test clearly. You know what to expect. So next week, this week, today, I would like you to look at, you can take these three, you write the first test you send, I look at it, but please, when you are sending it, really make sure that the picture is clear.
Yes, I have a problem with this photo. Okay, sorry.
Don't even, what you can do is take your time, write it.
Yes.
Take 40 minutes to write your test. When you finish writing, you can now take about 10 minutes to type it. But you are typing what you wrote.
Okay, I see.
Yes, you are typing what you wrote and then you send. I correct, send back to you. This week I was a little bit too busy because I was readapting to so many things. So yes, now this coming week I'll be freer. And then here we have a short break. We have a short break here, yes. We are planning our main activities for the year since we started BEP is during holidays. And children will go on holidays by the 20th of next month. Many children, that is May, many children will be on holidays.
Yes.
So, yes, so we'll be having here in Douala, Yaoundé, maybe 5 different centers where children will come and work. So I want everyone to be ready.
I see.
So what I'm saying is, please send me your test for this week, writing. Because if you write those 3, if you do those 3 writing tests, yes, you will discover, and then make sure that those words I sent to you, those words that the examiner is looking for. As you people say examinateur, it is examiner. The examiner is the person who receives you, or so the examiner, the words that the examiners are looking for are in that document. Don't overuse them, but make sure that you use them where it is necessary.
Yes.
Good. And then when you send I correct, we'll organize another session now. After we have corrected, we'll organize another session where we'll talk about speaking.
Okay.
So, but that will be done after you do a speaking test with me. We can do it on WhatsApp or even on Zoom. Yes, we can do a speaking test on Zoom. We record, and then after that, we have the speaking test to look at. And when you come back now, but speaking is not complicated. Let's just say next week, when you finish with the writing, I'll organize something for us to talk about the speaking test. We can have a 1-hour session like this for you to speak. We correct, speak, you correct. And then you have the video for your references. I'll send you the video now. This video.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes. And when you're in the office, just play it and keep reduce the volume. It's very important for you just to keep you reminding, and then please do what you are supposed to do. Interact with Anglophones where you are. You are in Melen. Melen there are many, many Anglophones. It's the Anglophone. There is the Anglophone capital of Francophone Cameroon. So you can decide.
Yes, I have some friends.
Good.
Some friends whom I talk to them.
Okay, because just keep interacting, and then listen to a lot of BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, or videos in English. You need to keep it, even after the test, you need to keep practicing.
Yes.
That is why we say practice makes perfect. If you stop practicing, you die. If you keep practicing, you get better. That's why Eto will play the World Cup this year.
They continue practicing.
Yeah, he has to keep practicing. He has to play. He wants to beat Miller's record. Roger Miller came, an old man, and scored, became the best player of the tournament. No. He too wants to. And then that's why he has put his brother there that, Manyang, if I want to play, you will not disturb me. So, okay. So thanks very much. I hope you had a good Sunday today.
Yes, I'm just how to say tired because of a marriage yesterday. It's the reason why a wedding yesterday. It's the reason why I forgot the notion of time. That's it. Yes, so
there was too much enjoyment there.
Yes, but it's because all the day I was, how to say, go up and down.
Up and down. Okay, yeah.
Yes, because my mother came from Douala to visit the family, to go there and there. So,
okay. And you were you were the guide.
The guide, yes, that's it. That's
okay,
it.
No problem. Let us say within the week, just send me the test. When you can rest today, tomorrow when you have time, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, you do the first test and send. You will see that we will see the difference as we progress.
But I want to know, in the test, will we write with the pencil or a pen? Because when I write with pen, it's very complicated to correct, because I can make a mistake. But if it is a pencil, I just write and erase if I have a problem.
Yes,
so I don't know if it's permitted.
Depends. It's pencil. They encourage you to use a pencil, but yes, I will check and let you know. But you know that right now there are two types of IELTS tests. You have the internet-based, which I don't encourage people to take, and the paper-based. Yes, the paper-based is the best. The paper-based is the best. So it's better than the internet-based because it's natural for us. So before you register, I will talk with Sylvie. Sylvie took the test yesterday, so I'll talk with her. I'll talk with her this afternoon and know what is happening. I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, my engineer, say hello to your mother and good luck to the new couple. I hope they will not divorce next year.
Yes, I hope to.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.